Good morning, my millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires that's entering this crypto space. I welcome you to this channel. What's up, family? I know I've been gone for a little while, but I've just been working overtime and trying to stuff my bags even more. Okay, so right now, XRP's average daily trading volume doubled to $4 billion in quarter two amid heightened volatility. All right. So here we go here. The firm sold a total of $157.92 million worth of XRP during the second quarter of the year from the $150.34 million in the first quarter. Ripple pointed out that regulatory crackdowns from several jurisdictions impacted the cryptocurrency market, as did high inflation expectations in the economy. The cryptocurrency's price and trading volumes have been holding despite the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple and two of its executives. The SEC's lawsuit alleges they raised over $1.3 billion through an unregistered ongoing digital asset securities offering. It initially negatively impacted the price of XRP, as after the lawsuit was announced, most cryptocurrency exchanges started delisting the token to avoid any repercussions affecting its liquidity. Some exchanges, however, sided with Ripple on the lawsuit, arguing that the SEC move hurt XRP investors. Well, really, it didn't really hurt XRP investors. It hurt the weak hands, okay, the paper hands. It didn't affect my hands, and it didn't affect your hands because we know where XRP is going. Ripple itself has argued that the lawsuit already affected countless innocent XRP retail holders with no connection to Ripple. It muddied the waters for exchanges, market makers, and traders. The firm's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, has said fintech firm is highly likely to go public after it settles its lawsuit with the regulator. Now, I have a little clip I want to play for you guys so you guys see what's going on.
Market structure's cleaned up quite a bit. So really, if you look at the short term, last Friday, we saw a lot of the shorts get cleaned out on Friday evening into Sunday. We're seeing that again this week with some pretty heavy call buying into a low liquidity window this evening, which potentially looks like a similar playbook to last week. I would say right now, what we're looking at in the short term is more trader oriented, really being determined by trading desks globally that are investing in the space. Long term, it's still about fundamentals. It's still about flow of capital, flow of funds. And I see no slowdown in terms of the amount of capital investing in this space between venture fundraising capital and institutions developing crypto desks. We just heard today that Golden Tree, a $40 billion credit fund, now has Bitcoin in the balance sheet. So we're seeing adoption across the board. A specific catalyst to the upside is kind of tough to distinguish right now. The one positive note is the market looks a lot like it did in kind of October of last year before its parabolic run, where you had the BitMEX indictment and Bitcoin shrugged it off. We're seeing a lot of regulatory headlines. Bitcoin and Ethereum right now are shrugging it off, whereas a month ago, these were good for a 10% move lower.
Do you think part of that, though, just to follow up on your comment about the shorts being kind of flushed out here, do you think part of that is because there's kind of some technical aspects here where short sellers are required to kind of cover, and that's helping the price at least kind of shrug off some of these regulatory concerns in the short term, but ultimately, does the tide come back and we start to see more response to some of these regulatory headlines?
Yeah, and the problem with the regulatory headlines are they're just that, they're headlines. So I kind of said this before, no singular agency is taking ownership of the space yet, which is kind of an opportunity for the people that are in it. And the reality is, I think we're going to continue to see market direction being determined by the trading community in crypto. I think the overarching fundamentals are growing, and we're not going to see a slowdown in that. Again, it comes down to just the amount of capital flowing into the space. Regulators not being able to step in because you really do need a coordinated effort. China hit us pretty hard in April and May with the crackdown on mining, which obviously took inventory down. But yes, to your point, the shorts are washed out because most of the leverage in the system are in what are called perpetual swaps. And so they're auto liquidated, meaning in the traditional world, if you're short an asset and you get margin called, your broker's doing that. In the crypto world, most of it is done via an auto liquidation feature in the contract. So again, innovation in product, innovation in market. But yes, a lot of the shorts got cleaned up because of that grind higher.
The power of blockchain. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Lou, I want to bring you into the conversation because one of the kind of more fundamental moves that helped at least generate some price activity for Bitcoin this week was an unsubstantiated report that Amazon could be accepting Bitcoin in the future. They may be considering it. Of course, Amazon says they're not contemplating anything like that. But how important would it be for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole if you did start to see more companies using this as a method of payment? What would that mean for kind of the validation, for the price? How are you looking at that?
Well, certainly every new company that comes in is helpful. Is Amazon working on this? Absolutely. There's no doubt that they have a number of people. This is too big. They are too forward thinking to be ignoring this. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin is really bigger than any single company, than any single government. So the regulators are going to do what the regulators do. And for countries like Singapore or Switzerland, it actually creates regulatory arbitrage because they have the rules that are clear, rules that are friendly to the industry. And so they're seeing a lot faster industry growth there.
What does that mean that it's bigger than any government, bigger than any type of currency?
In some ways, really, this is a revolution. For the first time ever, we're decoupling state from money, state from value, value transfer. And, that's scary to a lot of governments. All new innovation is scary to governments. And so, the countries that are, though, seeing the future and embracing the future and coming out with friendly regulatory frameworks are really going to benefit more and more.
Mike, which areas of crypto, obviously it's not monolithic. You can see, 4 specific ones on your screen that just went away. But, you mentioned Ether, you mentioned Bitcoin. What areas of the crypto market do you believe are kind of poised to prosper right now? Where do you see opportunity?
Yeah, and obviously with opportunity comes risk. But I mean, the obvious use cases or what you can call sectors in the traditional world are things like decentralized finance, which are just decentralized forms of traditional financial primitives like decentralized lending pools. And so DeFi is a space that I think a lot of people are following. A lot of the major investment banks are actually, they're putting together a task force to underwrite what these new innovations are, because one, it's a risk to their core businesses, and two, it's something interesting that they can participate in. Other things that are more consumer facing in the world of NFTs, which are, can be both consumer facing in the form of, you've heard of CryptoPunks and artwork, but also you're seeing things like social tokens where a creator creates their own economy via their particular asset. So there's a lot of things happening in those two areas as well, outside of kind of the core macro asset of Bitcoin. And Ethereum just represents a layer 1 technology for broader blockchain. There's a ton of competitors. It's going to be a very exciting next 5 to 10 years.
I'm telling you right now, like what they said. They said that right now we had a good retracement. It was a healthy retracement. And we will be going up to the stars. I'm telling you right now. And the stars is way past the moon. Okay? Family, I hope you guys are stacking your XRP bags. I'm not a financial advisor. But if you're stuffing your bags and if you're hodling, you will become very wealthy. PayPal hiring over 100 crypto positions as global cryptocurrency adoption rises. Okay? Now PayPal, they are steady hiring people, because this cryptocurrency is the future, and it's now. It's now. It's going now, and that's what you guys got to understand. So what I'm gonna read here is the PayPal's crypto related job postings. PayPal has hired more than 100 crypto related positions as the company prepares to expand its crypto services. According to job postings on the company's website, there are at least 102 job openings related to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology at the time of writing. While most of the jobs are located in the United States, there are 5 job postings for positions in Tel Aviv, Israel, 6 in Ireland, 1 in Singapore, 1 in Hong Kong, and 5 in Guatemala City for PayPal's online money transfer services, Xoom. Within the U.S., 22 jobs are in California, 16 in New York, 13 in Texas, 9 in Arizona, and 8 in Illinois. A few other states have less than 5 jobs posted each. The positions range from the crypto engineering managers, program managers, strategy managers, and blockchain AML analytic managers to investigator operation managers, crypto investigation specialists, crypto tax reporting managers, and crypto legal directors. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys this here is because it's not, you hear them talk about Bitcoin. There's nothing wrong with Bitcoin. You already know the difference between Bitcoin and XRP. The main thing is crypto is here to stay. Crypto is in your face every day. They are talking about cryptocurrency more than they did in 2016 and thereon. Okay? I'm telling you right now, this is going to be very huge, family. Now, governments need to stop dismissing crypto as an illicit payments and reckless speculation, says El Iran. Okay? Western governments urge to stop ignoring crypto revolution. All right? The Egyptian American businessman is also chief economic advisor at Allianz, the corporate parent of PIMCO, one of the largest investment managers, where he was CEO and co-chief investment officer. Last year, he was also appointed chair of Gramercy Funds Management, a dedicated emerging markets investment firm. Family, this is one of the largest investment managers. And he's telling the government, you need to stop ignoring crypto revolution. It's here to stay, like what I've been telling you. Crypto will run the world. Okay? Not just running the world, it will run the space. So the time has come for more Western governments to stop dismissing the crypto revolution as some mix of illicit payment schemes and reckless financial speculation. Instead, they should be more open to embracing the innovations of crypto and channeling them in a better direction for finance, the economy, and society at large, he advised. In an interview with Yahoo Finance Friday, he elaborated on this topic. Both the crypto world and governments need to come together and talk a common language, he began. We have in the crypto revolution really important innovations that have to do with payment system, and we have to take that seriously. XRP. He continued, why do we have to take it seriously? For two reasons. One, it can make financial intermediation more efficient. Second, if we're not careful, China, which is taking a very top-down approach, may start defining the agenda. The advisor also said that the crypto supporters need to deepen their engagement on regulatory and energy issues. They need to shift away from the zero-sum mindset where their gains can only come from losses of the established financial system, he suggested, noting, absent a more cooperative approach, both sides of crypto world and the West may find their future being determined by what a faster-moving China is doing and intends to do. El Iran advised that the crypto world has to take seriously concerns about illicit payments, concerns about money laundering, and concerns about energy use. All right, family, I'm telling you right now, if you do not have your bags packed right now of XRP, Doge, XLM, XDC, XLM, I'm telling you right now, you will not have financial freedom. You will not have financial freedom. Why are you investing in cryptocurrency? Because you want financial freedom, and that's why we are here, family. That's why I am reading these articles to you so you can experience the great transfer of wealth, family. Once again, I want to tell you guys, thank you for watching this video. I have another video coming up in a couple hours from now. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for supporting. Once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you again in the next video.